to Goma quite a bit.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit?
No, we are not.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm your last year?
No.
Okay, and
Mostly from late November to like now.
No, I can't specifically, but I think it was definitely the gallery.
Arts from their margins. They had through the Mental Health Institute, some people I know with health issues, and they did some fantastic art, and it was good to see Fringe Element and people who were...
like the Brisbane Festival? Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
I went to an up late session at Goma just before Christmas.
Probably not.
Does Eat Street count as a free one? Not sure. I'd probably say no to that then.
Not really. I've got very small children, so I don't tend to get to those much at the moment, but yeah, normally I would.
Yes, I've been to the council brass band concerts in the park.
bit different to Rome, but yes, it does.
I'm not that familiar with what Rome offers, but yeah, I think there's a wide range here for sure. Yeah.
Such as a city like Rome?
No. When is your what?
I've only arrived on last week. But yeah, I mean, I think it does seem to have a lot of cultural events and places to go. Yeah.
Definitely a lot of art and culture, not as much history, but I think a lot of the culture in Brisbane comes from like the cultural diversity.
Yeah, okay.
I just, when my friend was going to art college, I went to an art exhibition about 20 years ago, and it was just interesting, and she dated a couple of artists who actually won an Archibald Prize, and to see some artworks, and they were free at the time, it was just eye-catching, and it just stimulates, and it's a distraction from everyday life, whether it's artistic, pretty, or sending a message. It was just nice for a couple hours and just
see what arts are out there, you know, what's going on in the community, what's the culture, you know what I mean? What's artistic, what's the culture.
Do you think Brisbane like culture? Because I grew up in performing arts, so I appreciate it. So I usually go out and look for it.
I like art as well. I've been to the art gallery a few times. Music, I'm particularly interested in.
I'd like to see more stuff for free, like more concerts.
Yeah. What things that you can get involved in? So different exhibitions and events that maybe you can get involved in, try different things from different cultures.
More like hands-on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing really. I think there's quite a lot on offer, so I'm quite happy with how things are at the moment.
And do you think
See a lot more pop culture stuff, and I'd like to see it be advertised too. Because I find a lot of the events I have on you can't really see. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think we need to really expand our diversity of cultures. We have a lot of people from different cultures, but I don't think we celebrate it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. It's definitely expanded. Brisbane's definitely expanded in arts and culture. West End and Fortitude Valley, architecture, galleries. You know, we're more of a diverse community and stuff like that. So, and we're expanding. You know.
Not quite yet, partially because of numbers and partially just because Brisbane doesn't have as much of a 24-hour thing. It does definitely have some world-class things, but as a whole, it's still got a bit to go.
Okay. you think?
No, I don't think so. I think if you enjoy what you go and see, you're prepared to pay whatever they're asking.
Possibly depending on how expensive. I've been to a few things a few years ago and it was quite expensive. Yeah.
Well, it's certainly expensive to go to some of the music. There's no question. I would avoid most of them. A lot of people would find it out of their reach. The ballet isn't, particularly if you subscribe to all. So it's very reasonable. That's the reason.
What do you think? Well, I guess we just have to have more people involved and get more people interested in going. I think that's the problem. I don't think there's enough publicity about what's going on.
Yeah. I don't think we need to improve anything. Pretty good.
Do you think that if the Nutcracker was amazing, I don't think that could have been improved at all. So most of the things I've gone to have been pretty good. So yeah.
And lastly, just generally the diversity of them, making sure we include all sorts of different cultures around them.
Other than to make it cheaper so us pensioners can go and see some of them.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I think it would definitely pull a wider market, but I think you've got to have a balance of better known as well as smaller names.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yes, exactly. This is Katy Perry or One Direction. Everybody wants to go, and if it's a little no name, then nobody wants to go.
Yes and no. I think a lot of people want to see emerging artists